What's good, YouTube family? Thank y'all for tuning back into another video. I got a banger for y'all today with some great angles, so let me know what y'all think about them. Also, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and watch through the whole video. This helps me a lot because it puts me in more YouTube's algorithm, helps me to continue to grow and to reach more people and help more people by using the gifts and abilities God has given me to glorify Him and His name, to spread the gospel, and to make Him and His name known. Now, to get into the tutorial, I'm cutting the hair down with the number 1 guard closed with the grain, making sure I don't cut into the braids. I also cut the front hairline down with it. I'm putting the ball line in at the top of his ear because we're doing like a low to mid taper. Make sure that when you put your ball line in, you put them in nice, clean, neat, and even. The ball line is like the foundation of the haircut, and it's going to play a big factor in determining how clean and even of a haircut that you can give. So just make sure you do it nice and clean. I'm gonna go ahead and fade the beard in while I'm here. Just know, as a barber, you need to be efficient with your time, and I'm also recording, so I need to be even more efficient with my times because sometimes recording takes a little longer. Just be efficient with your time as a barber. I start my fade with my lever open, going up about 3/4 of an inch. Then I'm gonna close my lever halfway, go halfway up it, close my lever a little more, tap the bottom line, then close the lever all the way, tap the bottom line, take it out completely, making the fade as smooth as possible. And I believe that with your lever open to close is the most important part of the fade, because it's like the foundation of the fade, and it's going to play a big factor in determining how clean even of a fade you can give. Now, when it comes to using a comb, it's really the same steps as the guard. I always start with the big side of the comb, which is like a 1.5, and with my lever open just to see how the hair reacts, and then I'll close my lever just like you would do if you had a number 1 open to closed, or a 2 open to closed, whatever. Same steps. It's kind of hard to explain anything beyond that, so you're just gonna have to see where my lever is and what side of the comb I'm using. And after that, I'm gonna do detail work, and by detail work I mean lever play, open and closing my lever on my blade when need be, and corner work using the last couple teeth of my blade or the corner of my blade to pinpoint dark spots, bring them to the light, and make the fade as smooth as possible. My message for today, y'all, it's kind of late, but I'm gonna still give it to y'all. So around Christmas time, I was just sitting there and I was watching everybody going to get their plate right, and a lot of people went up there, more people than not, right? More people didn't than they did. So everybody went up there, they got their silverware, they got their plate, they went through the line, got their food, got their drink, sat down. What they forget? They forgot their napkin. And a lot of the times when we're sitting there at the dinner table or we're eating or drinking, we don't think about a napkin until we make a mess. Like, we make a mess, we get food on us, we get a drink on us, we get sauce on us, whatever the case may be. Then we go to look for a napkin. And that's how a lot of people are out here walking through life. Like, they're walking through life and they think everything's good, they think everything's sweet. Then a mess comes, something happens, something bad happens, and then they're like running to God because like they think they need Him for that. But not only do you need God for that, you need God for everything. Like, you need God to be a part of your everyday life, every single day, every second of every day. So that's the message for today, man. Don't walk around without your napkin. Don't think that just because life's going good, you don't need God. You need God when life's going bad, when life's okay, and even when life's going great. You need God every second of every day. And don't ever feel like you don't, because promise you do. That's my message for today, man. Don't wait until you feel like you need God to go to God. Go to Him like all the time. Like, that's our Heavenly Father. Go to Him just like you would go to your pops or go to your father figure in your life. Go to God, because He's ready to hear from you. He's waiting to hear from you. So that's my message for today. For the back, I went ahead and I cut the hair down with the number 1 guard closed, and then I went open with it to the top of the braids. Now I'm doing the same fade with my masters. I just made my guideline a little bigger because we have a bigger surface area to work with, so I made my guideline like a full inch. But I'm doing the same thing. In the back, I like to work one side and the other just because it helps me to keep, organized, I guess you could say. So I start lever open, set the guideline in, close the lever halfway, go halfway up the guideline, then close the lever a little more, tap the bottom line, then close it all the way, tap the bottom line, take it out completely, make the fade as smooth as possible. And then right here I have the number 1 guard on, and I'm just gonna go open and close just to soften this line up. Back to the message real quick, just to hit on it one more time. Man, don't ever feel like you don't need God. We need God all the time. every single second of every single day, and everything that we do, we need to involve him. So yeah. All right, y'all. So for my lineups in the back, I like to tap in the bottom part first. Make sure it's nice and clean. Once I get to around the top of his ear, I'm gonna convert to using the last couple teeth of my blade or the corner of my blade to make that nice clean arch shape around the ear. Notice how I just don't dig in. I just go with the line that the head is and the hair is provided me already. I just go with that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tap the back of his beard in. Go ahead and clean the area once again. Be efficient with your time as a barber. And then it's really the same thing on this side. And once again, y'all, you do not have to push these lineups back, like these ear lineups, to get them nice and clean and crispy. The reason I'm using these clippers, y'all, is because somebody has said something about me using all the same clippers in every video. So I was like, you know what, let me use some different trimmers for a video. And I rock with these trimmers. I really actually like them. Right here, y'all, I'm just trying to get, I'm leaving this in here because it's funny, but I'm just trying to get a thumbnail, basically. Trying to be creative, you know, get it nice. I seen it. You know, I've been doing this recently. I used to do this a lot, but I've been doing it recently. Cause shout out to Major Cuz, man. Young barber in the shop. But he does it. So I was like, you know what? Let me do this again. I haven't done it for a while, so yeah. When I walked back though, after I put the thing on him, I went to go get the hot towel to wipe it off. I was like, you know what? This would be dope. Look at Haven, man. What is he doing? Throwing a ball. Y'all, we've been playing football in the shop. It's hilarious. So right here, just because he has so much hair and we're trying to keep it high, because I don't know if he had got pushed down or what. He told me he wanted to keep it like high though. So I just went ahead and put a little preview line in with the Tremors. Now I'm gonna tap his mustache in. I'm gonna keep his mustache pretty thick. I like to just go with the mustaches like, I like to base it on the shape of the person's face and how big their beard is. Y'all can see, I don't know why my man was giggling, but I might use that as a thumbnail too. It just depends. There's also another one here. I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet, but who knows. So let me know what y'all think about these angles too, man. Like I said, I took this with my phone. I feel like I just got way better angles on it. For my lineup start, I like to start in the middle, work my way to the side. Once the front meets the side, then I'll tap in the vertical bar. And after I do that, then I'll tap in the C cup. Y'all can see I'm just being very patient. Just not pushing nothing back, keeping it as natural and clean as possible, but also getting it crispy. And you can see how I was looking at the other side. I'm just trying to make sure where his vertical bar is, because you want it to be opposite reciprocal. You want the whole haircut to be opposite reciprocal. Now right here, I was just marking. You seen where I had like put that little mark in, and I think I already done the C cup on the other side, so I was just making sure that they matched up. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the C cup on the other side, I guess that side of the clipper was a little sharper, and he has super sensitive skin, and I didn't know because this is my first time cutting him. So I kind of whooped him up on the other side. Just to be quite frank with you, can see it a little bit right here. You can see we obviously did not need enhancements, but he wanted them. He's a singer and he had a show to perform at, I think maybe the next day. So he asked me for enhancements. He even asked in the beard. So I'm going in with some Kiss Express, Sean Cuts hair color enhancement card. Now I'm going in with some BJ Cuts fibers. And I'm just applying everything. I don't like it to be too dark when I do my enhancements. I like it to give a more natural look. I don't want it to be like crazy dark though. Make sure that when you line up the fibers, that you line them up in the line you already have created. Don't push the line up back trying to get the fibers crispy. Just line them up at the line you've already established and that you already have in there. Okay, this is my first time cutting them, and I had kind of webbed them up on the other side with where the C cup's at. So y'all don't try to judge me on that, man. It happened to the best of us. Promise you. It happens to everybody. This is the angle that really got me. Like, man, it's so cold to use the phone. So y'all can see, man, I'm using my razor, holding it at a 45-degree angle, stretching the skin, and just being patient. And I'm just tapping it in, going over it multiple times. This is a Crispy Lines razor. Shout out to Crispy Lines. And then I'm just gonna rinse and repeat and do the same thing on the other side, making sure that I stretch the skin, hold the razor at like a 45-degree angle, and just pull everything together. And y'all, I don't just go over this one time. I'll probably go over it once, wipe the ash line off just to see how it's looking, and then go over it again. I didn't get the enhancements on the beard. But yeah, man, this is the final cut. Let me know what y'all think about this cut in the comment section. I think it turned out fire. The fade there, the line up there. Let me know what y'all think about these angles too. Let me know if this is one of the favorite videos that you've watched of mine, like how you feel about the video all around. But definitely let me know about the angles and just how you feel about the quality of the video. I gotta say this, y'all. You know I gotta say this. I went ahead and threw this in here because I noticed his beard was a little off, but I just want to be realistic with y'all. I'm humble at Jesus' feet. Without Jesus, I'm nothing but a filthy right side of God, and I can't do anything. With Jesus, I am the righteous God, and I can do all things. And if y'all came to this video because you like watching viral videos because it's satisfying, I hope this video satisfies you. If you came to learn something, I hope you take something from my game, apply it to yours, and advance in your career and your craft and your life. If you came for the message, I hope it reached you and touched your heart, your soul, your mind, your body. Thank y'all for tuning into the Lake Show. I hope to see you back on the next video, and God bless.